As promised, Sanjay Thakker, Chairman, and Aryaman Thakker, ED at Landmark Cars, joins in on the show right now. Remember, the IPO opens today. Sanjay, great to have you on the show. Proceeds from the fresh issue, 150 crore rupees, I understand will be for repayment of your loan. What will be your total debt position after that, and what is it that the annual interest cost saving is going to be?
Yeah, so firstly, let me tell you that it's been a great pleasure to be the first auto dealership chain to get listed in India. And every country has had its share of listed dealership chain. We have organized retailers everywhere except for India so far. And it actually puts a lot of responsibility on us to deliver on the matrices that the investors would be looking at, and also participate in the auto growth of the country. Now, having said that, the 150 crore rupees that we will be raising will have our cost of funds is just under 9% right now. So that's the saving of interest that we will be looking at. The debt of the company, we are actually practically a zero debt, long-term debt company. The debt that we have in our books is only for the working capital that we have for all the brands except for Mercedes-Benz. And this is something that will be repaid, that the number of the debt keeps on fluctuating based on the seasonality and the new model launches, but it is in the region of around 300 crore rupees broadly, give or take, that we have, out of which more or less half of it will be repaid with the proceeds of the IPO.
So what is the outlook for 2023? What are the expansion plans? Any new outlets which are there on the annual?
Yeah, so that's I think once we are listed and we are allowed to talk about those things, we will be happy to share with you. What has happened in the past is that we have grown organically as well as inorganically. We have grown deep into a brand. We have become the #1 brand for Mercedes-Benz, for Honda, for Jeep, for Volkswagen, having started with only one brand. And we have gone deep into a geography, whether it is Gujarat to begin with, then Mumbai, then NCR, and then some other regions. So I think it will be safe to say that we will not only grow with the premium and luxury brands that we represent, but also take in new brands going ahead. And hopefully things will play out very well.
What are the current consumer trends, and the consumers more inclined towards premium vehicles and SUVs or outperforming sedans? How is this trend panning out?
Yeah, so that trend fortunately continues. So COVID was a kind of a defining moment in many people's lives. The question of whether there would be a shared mobility which will take lead and people will not want personal mobility, that answer I think has been conclusively answered. So people want personal mobility. People also want more comfortable and safer cars to drive in. People are driving longer distances in cars, and that's where the premiumization, the SUV, the trend towards buying more and more SUVs is gaining strength. Luxury today is hardly 1% of the overall market, and this number will significantly grow with the back orders that we in Mercedes-Benz are sitting on, and this is something which is a published figure. The managing director of the company went on air or to press a week back or so, saying that there are some 7,000 orders already. Now this is something which we are seeing on ground. More and more people want luxury cars. There is a mental barrier which has been broken over here. And if you see the trends in luxury car, not only the car buying, it is the houses that people are buying and the jewelry, the watches. So this is something which India is ripe for, and we believe that it is an idea whose time has come, and we are there at the right place, right time.
Okay, so you're saying you're there at the right time, right place with this IPO as things have started to look up. People are buying more luxury cars, luxury watches, all of that. So can you tell us a little bit about the festive season that's gone by? How was that for you, say, compared to 2021? And more importantly, what is your outlook for the post-festive season sales?
So the festive season is not an exactly comparable thing, because last year we had a kind of a longish festive season which went on till November. This year everything got compressed in October. But I think the figures of the industry are for all to see. India is trending to become a 4 million passenger car market soon. The figures that come in month on month are anywhere between 3,20,000 to 3,40,000 units for the industry. And this is showing a great strength. And if this continues, we'll surely cross that 4 million mark as a nation. Ahead of us is China, ahead of us is US 17 million, 27 million, and we have a very, very long runway. It's just the beginning of a great bull run is what we believe we are facing.
Okay, the start of a bull run. I love the way that you're already using the stock market terminology over here. And having said that, recently we had the Mercedes CEO saying that Indians' investments into mutual funds and SIPs is also eating into the luxury car market. But I also wanted to ask you: is inflation eating into the luxury car market? What has been the impact of that?
Yeah, so the inflation, what it did was that it has taken the car prices up. We have seen large price increases by everybody, and that keeps on happening. I believe that the metal prices have cooled since then. Maybe some other raw material costs have also come down. So my expectation and hope is that these prices will not now go up. I think it is run up well ahead of time. But I mean, people are paying. There is a demand. So I believe that all the OEs really also want to recover the monies that they lost during COVID and are increasing till the time they find any customer resistance to this.
Right. Aryaman, post the pandemic, there has been a massive uptick in digital inquiries and bookings as well. What is your traction that you're currently seeing on both digital as well as, your tech initiatives?
Yes, so you are right. I think since COVID, there has been a large jump in the digital uptake. A few things have happened. I think the number of consumers coming through the digital medium or inquiring through the digital medium was already high, and it has gone up even further. Most customers do a lot of research before they come into the showrooms or when they are kind of inquiring for a vehicle. At Landmark, what we have done, one is that there is our group website which we have created for all our brands. It enables the customer to actually look for the vehicle of his choice and also enables them to book online if he or she wants to. And this has, since COVID times, has seen a good number of customers actually visiting and a fair number of them actually even making online payments. In terms of digital initiatives, we actually have a 35-member team. There is an industry-first designation of a Chief Digital Officer, which we have created. The person has joined us from Mahindra & Mahindra and is leading all the digital initiatives and push from our side.
Gentlemen, good luck for the IPO as it kickstarts today, and thank you both of you for taking the time out.